was by chance, on a bright sunny day in 1998, that I met a Chinese artist, Shao Fang. I remember how captivated I was by her house in Williamstown, West Virginia. I was deeply impressed by the space and the design of this structure. I could hardly believe that she and her late husband Sheng Pao had designed and built it entirely by themselves. It was a perfect setting with wonderful natural light. I just had to make a film there. Shao Fang was born in Tianjin, China, in 1918. She came from one of China's wealthiest families. She started learning Chinese classical painting when she was young and soon became a well-known artist. In 1940, she married Sheng Pao, a civil engineer. During World War II, she followed Sheng Pao working on the Silk Road, where she studied and copied frescoes in the cave of the Southern Buddhas at Huang for 5 years. Her paintings were later exhibited at the Art Institute of Chicago. In 1949, the couple was invited to apprentice with the renowned architect Lloyd Wright. That experience changed the course of their lives. Knowing all this, I began to understand how the rich and unusual life of this woman was dramatically reflected in the house she and her husband built.
I came into the Taliesin just tea time. I saw Mr. Wright and with his 4 sons in that crossway, Taliesin West. They're drinking teas, and Shao Fang arrived. They welcomed me. And I feel that, the weather is fantastically dry. I feel as if I'm in the steam bath. I don't know what to do, maybe a sauna or something. I came here and just lost, complete shock, cultural shock.
After Shao Fang came to the U.S., her homeland was in the midst of a major change. Shao Fang's family was seriously affected during the political movements. Shao Fang couldn't go back to China until 20 years later.
Family letters all told me not coming home. I was very, very sad because they jailed. They've been jailed. Many of my relatives jumped the river, hanged themselves. After 6 months, my money very little, so I bought $100 and bought a ticket. So sent it to China, and he came. And Mr. Wright needed an engineer, structural engineer. So that is why make us to stay.
Shao Fang and Sheng Pao started their new life as apprentices with Lloyd Wright at Taliesin.
That we want to start our new life. That's what I'm different than other people. Stay there, and die there. Every 6 months, keep on moving. I had enough. Finally, I get here, and I lecture for American College. I realizing this is the place I have to settle down. So we quit the job, bought this 10 acre for $2,000. No road, nothing. So only 200 feet, all the way through, half miles to cross the river over there. And no one wanted, so oil well didn't have oil. We bought a little motor trailer, Shasta, parked down there. The first morning, I heard birds singing, chatting all over it. Then I came up, the dogwood is opening, and everywhere, that feeling is wonderful, and you own that place.
After 6 months of hard work, Their dream had come true. They named their house Winged Pavillion. The name came from a poem of the Tang Dynasty. In the same way that birds build and rebuild their nests, their house has never been finished. For more than 40 years, Shao Fang and Sheng Pao kept building and remodeling the structure.
One day, he sits there, I can see him sitting there with the wood. He says, this is my happiest time in my life. Feel that the measurement is so precise, fitting perfectly, the nail hammering just in the right place, not a waste, not anything. The precision of a movement, the beauty of movement is just fantastic. I'm very proud of this staircase, especially this is hanging from the roof. So the gravity gave you that weight instead of poke it. You see, this is a wonderful creation. He used a 4 foot by 4 foot, 4 by 4. The model is you fold the paper, fold 16 times. You open up, cut a hole, you twist it. That's the staircase right there.
When I am with Shao Fang, I often forget how old she is. This seemingly tireless lady has taught me much. Her enthusiasm for life and the endless drive to create has been a great inspiration to me. As I listened to her describing the setting sun, I thought to myself, Shao Fang is just like the sun, which shines on everything she does, on everyone around her. She is still bright and beautiful. I suddenly understood what a brilliant example she gives us of the positive and productive life in a world so often negative and nihilistic. Knowing this remarkable woman, my life has been enriched, and I have been changed forever.
Realizing everything's your imagination. Sooner or later I have to give up everything. Why not now? Just take it easy.